um with freaking YouTube and that rotation nonsense, but we had it rotated for portrait, not portrait, we had it rotated for landscape, and that would have been fantastic for the video demonstration, but for some strange reason, when we went to go over to show the meter readings, it wouldn't change back. It kept telling me that we were actually in the wrong position. You explain that one, I don't even know. Either way, it doesn't make a difference. Here we are. All right, first things first, my name is Kenneth Burma Company's Black Series Edition LLC, Crystal H Technology Screens, and of course, Cardboard PC Kingdom. This is where we build PC cases out of cardboard. All right, so this is a new technology. As I said before, we're working on under our new game, and the new game, we can't tell you what it is because, again, it's all abbreviated. It's abbreviated because, again, it's under trademark. That's why. Nobody knows what it is. All right, so this is our ILEG technology. As you can see, we had to do a little something extra with it because it is extra. It's the screen you saw sitting up there. Pretty much we're converting a quasar into this technology. And this technology has the ability to absorb extreme amount of lighting, as you can see. Oh, by the way, these will be challenges. And yes, these will be done on site too with the high powered light. We're setting one up for the AdTech. AdTech can actually fire one of these off with both lights on both sides, including drawing sunlight at the exact same time. That will also be a challenge. Alright, so let's show you how much light we have in the environment. Projector sits back 13 feet from the screen. I've seen people try to do these fake demonstrations. Projectors will sit literally right up on top of the screen. They're not supposed to be doing that. Meters are supposed to be sitting on the floor. Meters are not supposed to be sitting. We tell you this because customers, you need to know this stuff. You see meters sitting anywhere near that screen. You see meters sitting near windows, doors, on top of furniture. That's automatically a red flag right there. The screen's not working correctly. They stick it up on furniture because it's closer to the light, gives it a chance of canceling out faster. So watch out for that kind of stuff. So you can see our meters sit directly on the floor. And turn my meter off. Turn it back on. Hello, Taco. How you doing? Hey. Here we go. Take my hand. Do it again. Just so you can see, because I moved to my cat that I did anything funny. Do it again. Put my hand in front of it. Mind you, I'm on site, so I can't express that enough right there. I'm not in my house. I'm not in an apartment. I'm not any of these things. Because in there, I don't have people walking in and out of my environment. And here we have people walking out. It's an office building. There are people walking in and out here all the time. So the same thing I just showed you every single day, I do that every single day for people in this environment. Yep. How many people can do that one? All right, there's my projector right there, which is a Christie LW400. This projector only cost me 50 bucks. Let's check my settings. In my settings, you will see that everything sits in 0. And you will see that the projector sits in whisper mode. Whisper mode on a Christie projector is eco mode. This projector has a 4,000 lumen count, but with the whisper mode intact, already activated, it's only doing 2,500 lumens. Look it up for yourself, projectorcentral.com. So I'm traveling at 2,500 lumens. I'm in factory settings, as it says, and I'm using at 13 feet back. I'm picking up on the advanced halo system. We actually got another one coming in. We're going to double the halo system. And the lighting we have here is not the lighting that you get on a cell phone. No, this stuff is much brighter than that. Like I said, when I went looking for these lights, I found I had to go to an aquarium. Only place I could find it had lights literally that bright. Now these are designed for deep tanks, which means when you have a tank probably about 8 feet tall, 7 feet tall, or bigger than a man, you have to have enough light that's going to push through that water and make contact with whatever sea life down there and wherever you want to light up down there. And that's why we got that. Because that's designed for a deep tank fish tank, and they generate a ton of light. Super bright. Alright, so let's get this party started. Right. Let's see. Meters right there. Put you guys right over here. Show you in our fully lit environment. Distance to where my projector is sitting. I am also designing a halo system for my screen I'm going to be taking on site. So all on-site screens and all commercial environments will have a halo system wrapped around them when we go on site. I plan to do this everywhere. All right, and as I said before, we have a $500,000 challenge. Well, keep in mind, for anyone who wants to talk trash about our products, I'm going to add this in every video demonstration. Basically, it's another way of backing our products up even more. Keep in mind, in this challenge, it's simple and plain. If you feel at the end of the day that we are fakes and phonies and this is not real, well, we send you a little document, and in that document basically states, notarized with my name attached to it, states that we go to court in front of an arbitrator, and we can basically, you can show them at the end of the day where our products don't work. Now, you can't back that up. You're going to owe Mr. Bird $500,000. Simple and plain. That's it. All right. Oh yeah, we'll be running this off PlayStation. So grab that. Now I did a series of demonstrations. We did some contrast levels. Contrast levels is the one thing that has the hardest time trying to pull up in fully lit environments. It suffers greatly. As you can see, everything comes up crystal clear. There's no orangey look to it. There's no washed out look to the screen. None of that whatsoever. It comes up crystal clear. Because this new technology we have is designed to absorb 10 times more light. That's why we built these screens in here for it. These screens in here are 160 inches dual at 1610. They are quite huge. And they're designed to take in all this light in this environment. They also will be equipped with a halo system. When we go on site, that same technology will be displayed there on different settings with different forms of the technology that can be implemented in different things. Like it's an invisible version of this technology. Any technology we develop has multiple stair steps of what it's designed to do. So you'll be seeing this particular technology in different forms. Those portable screens I talked about, those ones we have coming out, they have that technology embedded into it. This is our new technology now. Told you, when the Lord blesses his Christians, ain't no joke. We're the only one on YouTube right now who has a demonstration like this. The only one. Heck, we're the only one that's got a 180-inch black screen outside. Literally, when you type in it, only we come up. So when I go to a trade show, this is what my screens are going to look like. So imagine the publicity I'm going to get. Oh, I forgot, we're going to be in trade shows. We got people in trade shows. They're going to get us in trade shows. So we got people advertising for us. They're going to advertise. Oh my God, I thought about that. I'm thinking about how amazing this is about to be. They're going to be showing off our technology like this. I got a piece of ad tech design for one of them where it has a halo system just like this, where the projector sits behind it, because that's where you want the projector at. You don't want to sit in the front, you want to sit in the back of it so people can see it like a TV. So we're setting out this screen, we're going to have an ad tech system set up in there. Projector is going to have a halo system wrapped around it. So they're going to put a banner up on one side of their stuff and a banner of our stuff, our company. They're going to advertise for us. Is that cool? So if I go to one of them trade shows with Black Diamond, Screen Innovation, Elite Screens, Daylight Screens, every single one of them are going to be sitting in this ambient light controlled environment. And we're the only people who are going to be sitting up there with a screen with actual light in the screen. I kind of made this statement a long time ago. Remember I told you about I was working on a screen paint that will allow us to be able to have a light right directly into the screen? You know what Omegas do? Omegas actually project off light itself. That's how advanced the Omegas are. And we haven't even showed them off yet. So when we designed the Omegas are designed differently. They don't have the screen technology is actually made out of light. They can produce right through it. Because they can fuse into light. They have ad tech capabilities in them. Boy, that's crazy. I was on a forum site yesterday. They were like, what the freak? Everybody was staring at it. They couldn't believe it. Because, yeah, when you look at a projection screen, having light next to the screen doesn't actually scream that's going to actually work. I mean, you watch all these demonstrations all over YouTube, and you got people with projectors in the dark. You got dark corners. You know, they stay as far away from the light as possible. I even watched some demonstrations with the high power ultra short throws, and I can literally see the screen reflecting off the side of the projector because the environment's so dark. I can see your corners lighting up. That's the light reflecting off your screen. Yeah. There you go. And then they want to say they specialize in ambient light rejection technology. When the guy sat there and said, how are you guys the experts? Because we are. I'm the only one that has demonstrations producing screens off ceilings with the lights on, entire solar systems. And then we do stuff like this. Ooh, what else can we get on this baby? Oh, let's get some colors in here. That's why I say all them dark environments, dark corners, all that stuff. No. When the other fellow tried to call himself doing the same thing, trying to copy it or get the same thing, no, you don't. Number one, your lights were out, so that's a definite no. Lights are supposed to be on. Screen's supposed to exert as much as possible. Number two, you were doing it on an ultra short though, which means you were sitting less than a foot from your screen. I'm 13 feet back, factory settings in eco mode at 2,500 lumens. Your projector is 3,000 lumens. And my lights are actually in the screen. Big difference. That's why we put down the matching better. When I mean matching better, I mean exact duplicate of my demonstration or better, not half it. We got it. We no exact duplicate. Oh, look at the biteys. You have the biteys today. What are you gonna do, biteys? He's biting stuff right now. He's feeling bitey. This is what customers want. Customers don't want to sit in the dark, as I said before. Customers don't want to be in a dark environment. Customers don't want to calibrate projectors. Customers don't want to spend the money for expensive projectors. Customers do not want to deal with complicated headache instruction. Customers want to deal with products that are actually tested and can be backed. I can back my products so well. Like, again, I could challenge you in court at $500,000. How many of you can do that right now? Because if you put that out, I'm going to challenge you. You know it from the door. So you know better never put one of those out. Because you know I will basically come for you. All right then. And you won't come for me because you know we can back it. Heck, if you haven't beat any of the match or better demonstrations or challenges, and we got challenges back from 2019. The 1100 lumen challenge is all over Google. It's never been matched by anybody. If they haven't matched those, you think they're going to put down $500,000 and walk into a courtroom on a technology like any technology we develop? So if I can come in here and have that conversation yesterday, and then boom, you watch me build a screen on camera, and turn around and do this in front of you, it'd be absolutely insanity to walk into a courtroom with Mr. Bird and say that I can't back my stuff. All right, there we go. Make sure we clean that up. Told you our technology is designed by God. That's why we can do this. Man, I gotta figure out what I want to do with this. Now we got a bigger version we're designing today. Much bigger. I want to see how the prototype was set up and how we're going to build and put together. Actually, it was quite easy. I'm going to build a much bigger one. About roughly around about 90-inch screen. And that way when my investors come in, they're like, oh, great. Every day they always see something great. Man, what are you doing now? We put the lights in the screen. They like that. They also like the $500,000 challenge. They like that. See, when you invest in something, you want to invest in a company that's going to continue to grow. If it continues to grow and develop new technology, it's going to make you money. If it can back itself 100%, it's going to continue to make you money. You don't invest into a company that they can't back up anything that you're saying at the end of the day, like gain range, that nonsense. Can you imagine if you invested stock into this, or you signed a contract for this product for a distributorship contract, and he can't back that claim up? That means you're getting sued, your stock's going to drop, people are going to get fired, people are going to throw it in courtrooms because you're going to have to be to explain why you shipped out gallons of this stuff and you can't back up what it does. So you run the risk of getting sued. You remember No Man's Sky? You remember that incident? Yeah, the guy came out there and basically stated that you could do all this stuff in the game and technically you couldn't do it, and he collected all that money. He did come back in and fix the game, because I did buy the newer version of it and it's actually amazing. He did do it. He came back. At least he came back and fixed it. Some people don't even do that. They get caught and they just keep lying on it. But at least he did come back and basically fix the problem. But yeah, it's called consumer fraud. You can go to jail for that nonsense. So they can't actually protect their company's good name. You have to show it actually works. And that's the reason why when I say short-lived, if you have started lying from the beginning on your products, it's already dead in the water. No matter what you do, it's dead in the water. Now, we come out here, and if I made a statement, say, yeah, my technology, I can literally wrap lights around it, which I've said multiple times. We can wrap lights around the screen, and it'll produce with no problem. There you go. If I sit there and say that I got a screen that can absorb 100,000 lux of light, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, can pull an image up with no problem, got to back all that up. Can't just be out there just running your mouth at the end of the day. That'll get you sued. Because if I'm a company at the end of the day and I got to do an expo, and I buy your product, and it fails, it doesn't do anything it's supposed to do at that expo, you got a lawsuit coming your way. Number one, you cost me time and money. Mostly what I can't get back is that time. You cost me opportunity. Because opportunity I could have achieved if the product did work exactly as you claimed it did. So you cost me money. So I'm suing the daylights out of you. And in mind, you're going to have multiple companies all follow within the same suit. You have to be to back it up. Now, us, on the other hand, not only can we back our stuff up, but we could bring you into court with a $500,000 contract saying, hey, look, tell me where, at the end of the day, where my product didn't work, and I'll show you it does work. That means any false lies or anything you told when you was on camera, you're going to have to be to prove it in court. And if you don't, the penalty, $500,000. You know how much money is in $500,000? It's a lot of money. Now, for me, there's people to say, well, what about you, Mr. Burr? I don't have $500,000. So that tells you at the end of the day how well I can back my product up. If I can go out there and put that kind of money up at the end of the day and not have it, that tells you my technology works 100%, and I have 100% faith in my product because my Lord and Savior is the one who designed it. So that's what you're going against now. This is what you've been dealing with from day one. A person that can back itself up 100%. And these things right here are absolutely amazing. I got to get this one. People got trade show access already. They're going to put these things in there. I got to take some pictures and send some over to look. This is what you're going to be showing off. This is going to put their market product to the roof. And people are going to be walking over like, what in the world? Like, is that an LED? I want it to look like a LED monitor. That's how we're going to set it up. There's actually going to be a projector behind it. So they'll advertise our ad tech technology, and they'll advertise their product. It'll get them on the market. We also have my buddy coming in. He's going to develop the ad tech, which is the AI. We haven't got a name for it, but it's a thin portrait screen, and the AI pops up and starts talking to the glass. That's why we're working with the interactive technology. We want people to be to touch the screen and drag and drop stuff. See, that's what all this is being built for. But meanwhile, until I wait for the rest of my stuff to get here, got to find something to keep me occupied. And boom, that's what we're messing with right now. That's what I was building on the table. So you can see we pull those nice dark contrast levels. Let's get that star fill, man. Dying to get one of those in there. We got microphones on this thing? Yeah. Star filled screensaver. Are we getting this? Or are we not getting this? Alright, let's go get our stuff. It should be in there because we pulled it up like a dozen times. Let's see. Search. Oh, yep, right there. We pull it up all the time. So, question to any screen out there in the market, especially if you're gray and white, even making false accusations that your products operate in fully lit environments. I got a fully lit environment challenge for you. There you go. Poor contrast level, fully lit environment, max out. Mind you, when we do these demonstrations, you have to be in commercial. You can't be in home. Home and commercial are two different set of lighting. So you have to be in commercial. Offices are cheap. Heck, I can give you a couple of listings for offices. They're very cheap. You can rent an office out for an hour. Very cheap. Some are $12 an hour. Some are $30 an hour. You're not going to be in there that long. You go in there and rent it out. You don't need any paperwork and all that stuff. You need paperwork stuff if you're talking about a couple years lease. Now you're talking about basic paperwork. Rather than that, no. A couple hours, you don't need the paperwork for that. Go in there and set it up and get it done. I had somebody send me back, like, that's not fair because we would need proper. No, you don't need proper paperwork. Don't use that line. Don't stop it. I can't stand when people come in with the excuses. Stop it. I research a lot on offices and what we needed. You can go and get an office for a day. You got a business conference, somebody's coming in, you don't have an office set up, you can go and you can set up an office right there on the spot. Right there on the spot. Not a couple of days, right there on the spot. They'll set you up, bring you in, set you up. You have everything you need, your coffee maker, all that stuff, monitors, everything in there you need. And you can set up a meeting right there and then. Or you can schedule one if they don't have the time, you schedule one in. That's it. So you should be able to do that easily. If I can basically book all these places to go to with our technology, you can do that. So what we're going to do is when we go on site with the Halo system hookup, we are putting challenges under all our demonstrations with the Halo system attached. Also, too, we're going to be boasting about that $500,000 contract. So for those you don't know, we put this contract out there, people are out there running their mouths and talking trash, especially if they're out there doing video demonstrations about our products being fake and not working. That contract works two different ways. So let me clear it up for you so you can understand. If you feel that Mr. Bird's demonstrations are fake, then you can challenge me in court. We'll gladly send you a contract. I'll send it two different ways. I can send it to certified email. I can send it right to your address, however you want it. You get a P.O. box. I'll send it there if you're not comfortable with the address. You sign that. My name will already be signed to it already and notarized. It's a legit, real contract that can be held up in court, any courtroom. Once you sign that and we go to arbitrator, set up a date for an arbitrator, and we sit down, you're going to have to be able to display that my product doesn't work. And we're going to have to display that it does. If you lose, you're going to owe me $500,000. If you sit there and think at the end of the day that I'm not going to pay on this, I will execute judgment on you. Which means that I'll go before a debt collector and I will basically put a debt on your head that they will come in and collect it from you. You understand? If you own businesses, they'll shut them down. If you own banks, they'll close your accounts out. It gets pretty bad. It gets rough. So make sure you know what you're getting yourself into before you sign or talk about our products. Now, again, freedom of speech. If you don't like it, it's not your liking, whatever, I support you on that. It's freedom of speech. You have the right. Plenty of things I buy I don't like. And I talk about I don't like them. But I'm not going to say they're scams and ripoffs unless they're actually scams and ripoffs. And I can prove it 100% in court so that way I don't get sued. See what I'm getting at here? All right then. Say when I did a bunch of videos on YouTube and you made the statement over and over again. Then you receive this contract, but the contract's a little different. It says within the contract, if we don't receive this contract back within 3 days, then we file an initial lawsuit against you. And this lawsuit requires $2 million lawsuit, including fraud against our company, which you possibly could get jail time from it. Because we're suing you now. Flat out. The other one's just an arbitration. That means you made an agreement to pay this money if you lose. You're not being sued. The other one, you will be sued. So now you understand the rules. This is going to be set up on every website, or we only have one website, especially on 2 websites. It'll be set up there. It'll be a policy on this, and I'll explain to it, and you get a chance to zoom in on the contract and read everything through it, what it is. So you have to be able to back your product 100% to do this. And if I can come out here, a man who doesn't have that kind of money, and make that statement, that tells you at the end of the day that you're in a lot of trouble if you walk in that courtroom with me. Now, mind you, we just had this conversation yesterday, remember? And remember I was building this screen on top of the table? And here it is sitting right in front of you? If I can do that fast, that quick, what chance do you have of surviving in a courtroom with me? Those of you who have lawsuits coming up this month, this is what you're going to be facing in a courtroom. If you made accusations against my product and said they weren't real, they were fake, they were knockoffs, they were this, that, and the other, they were black paint, you are in a lot of trouble. All right, let's move on to the demonstration. Got that Starfield popping up. All right, let's get a gray screen up there. See if a gray screen far up there. I'm curious. Get a gray screen. Got some gray paint right here. I'll put this right there. There we go. Gray screen talks a lot about seeing contrast levels. As you can see, it can't pick up jack. We literally done so many demonstrations on gray screens not being able to read correctly. They do not read. It can't see any form of contrast in any way whatsoever. And then the problem with the gray screen is that the more light you introduce in the environment, that's why they wash out and fade, they can't read. The problem is somebody went on YouTube and did a lot of demonstrations, which again, I forgot about that. Somewhere in April, we had to bring somebody to court for fraud for their company, involving LLCs and no nonsense. But yeah, one of the bigger problems is that they were selling a lot of house paint and making it seem like something that it wasn't. So we have to bring them up on, we got a court case coming up for that pretty soon too also. Because the problem we have with the gray screen, people call and trying to make it look like something that it's not. They use a high-end, high-power projector. They use projectors with really high contrast levels, dark environments, calibrated machines. They try to manipulate and make the product look like it's something that it's not. see. You just stay up there. I know you don't want. I know you don't want to be up there, but you gotta be up there. You're like, no, you can't make me. Yeah, Larry, he just did that. The minute I said, he said, no, I can't. You can't make me. Get up there. So the new technology we have, again, will not be available overseas. As I told you before, because my company's changed, I'm gonna allow somebody else to deal with that, with overseas shipping. We will not be doing it. Hey, get off of there. That's not supposed to be there. Not you, Taco. You're good, you fuzzy bear. You. That's the decision we made. Nothing to do with anything else. It's the reason why we made that decision. Shit. How's it when I tape something? It falls off. When I try to remove it off of something, it's a pain in the neck to get it off. How come it doesn't work that way when I put it on something? So we got somebody, probably later on at the end of the year, they're going to be taking over that part for us. Got a white surface up there too. So yeah, what I saw in a lot of the demonstrations, and we did dub those demonstrations, is to show off that the individual was in dark environments. The woman with the black makeup fooling his customers that they were going to be able to receive this image, and they were not going to receive that image in any way whatsoever. It was virtually impossible. Through our testing, it didn't work. It was just basically what it was. And the fact it did match house paint on multiple occasions, gee, no one wants to lay against the screen. And literally, they do not want to be against the screen. They really don't. And that's one thing you got to be careful. That's why batch numbers, I can't explain enough why batch numbers are so important. Let's get some color in here. That's one of the things people go through is color washout. Oh, we got to switch out to the PC. Yeah. Where's everything check on it? Do we? Fire sticks don't run for check. Let's see. Fire sticks don't run here because the concrete walls. We can't be here. Oh, I forgot. Check. We got freaking USBs right here, right next to me. Duh. Because the freaking whatchamacallit runs off USBs. The light turn off USBs. All right, let me see. There we go. Yeah, let's get ourselves a red screen. Now, this new technology we have is designed to absorb tons of ambient light, as you can see. And as I get this all the time, people say, well, the image is much smaller, so the image is compressed. Let me explain something to you. If I do this at, let's say, a 50-inch screen, a white and gray can't pick up. If I do this at 60, white and gray can't pick up. If I do it at 70 and 80 and 90, it doesn't pick up. It can't read it. I literally took in a video a 5,000 lumen Christie projector and put it right up on top of the screen, and the gray didn't pick up. Doesn't make a difference how far or how close you are. If the lights are on or off, they can't read. You have an outdated screen. This is what we've been telling you for the longest time. They're outdated. They don't work. They've served their purpose. A white screen has been here since the silent era of movies. The reason why white screens are so used because they're cheap. You can paint over them. They don't cost a lot of money. The gray screen, on the other hand, if you buy a gray screen, it's going to cost you more than the white screen because it's gray. It's going to cost you extra $100, whatever more, but it's going to cost you much more than the white screen. If you can buy a gray screen to paint over it, it's just pointless. Might as well buy the white screen. The gray screen served its purpose. It served a better contrast level. If you want a better, the most thing about the gray screen was contrast and color, and be able to put up a little bit better and a full environment. Because at one point, all YouTube demonstrations were done in super, super dark environments because they're all white screens. That's what they were. So when the gray screen came up, and we don't know who invented it, somebody came. They used to call it the YouTube paint. Someone came with an idea, and other people came with better versions of it, and basically started selling their products off of it, like us, the Jim One Crystal Screen Paint. But when you got people coming up there on camera talking about it's the white levels, no. See, you weren't around long enough to know exactly the purpose of the gray screen. And the reason why we can argue that in court very easy, because when the gray screen came out, like I said, the only person that was in competition with it was a white screen. People had white screens would say the gray screen came up dirty because it was gray. It couldn't pull its proper white levels, which means the colors weren't bright. They weren't vivid. But the gray screen could say, hey, I pull up a better contrast in your screen. I can generate a little bit better in a somewhat lit environment, much better than the white screen. I show a little bit better improvement. Yes, I go to the sacrifice field. When screens go darker, they go to something called a sacrifice field. I find it the most funniest thing when we show up the dark technology and somebody goes, oh, where the white levels drop. It's a darker screen. Every single dark screen does that same thing, that sacrifice field. White screens have a higher sacrifice field because they can't reach the contrast. They're not ambient light rejection. They don't pull up proper color levels. That's why you have to calibrate and be in dark environments, and they can't read contrast. That's a lot of sacrifice. So the gray screen went through that with the white screen. White screen said that, hey, it doesn't have the ability to produce color. Gray screen said, we produce better than you because we have a bit of a contrast in there, we can. So when this guy came along, he tried to preach at the end of the day by saying that, no, it's about white levels. How would it be about white levels if the first beginning of gray screens was against a white screen? You can't argue that one and win, because the white screen would win because it pulls 100% neutral white levels. That's why he can't go into forum sites, because they laugh at him. Because anyone in the forum site would know this. This is why when you comment on his videos, they call you idiots. That's why. You go to a forum site and you sit in there and go in there and say, hey, look, I feel that a gray screen pulls higher white levels. Like, how would that be possible if the white screen doesn't? Anyone who's been in the era when this first started off would know that the white screen was at one point the dominant screen. It was here way before the gray screen. So later on, the gray screen's in the mix. It's out there. Now, don't get me wrong. When I say idiot, I mean those who went on his site, who supported this individual and supported his theory and point of views, you're an idiot. Because I don't know how in the world you missed the boat on that one. Even though I explained it to you multiple times. I'm pretty sure you did go into some forum sites and they probably explained it to you too. But you know, you don't listen at the end of the day, so therefore you're just a glutton for punishment. Anyway, so that nonsense. So bottom line is, the gray screen at that particular time was the popular screen. That's why you had Goose Screen, you had Mighty Brighty, you had Paint Orange Screen, all these different companies that made gray screen paints at the time. The gunmetal pops up. Screen Innovation, Black Diamond, they pop up. Their screen can produce a tremendously better contrast, absorb 10 times more light, has a high white level because it has that reflective surface. They have a much more superior screen than a gray screen could ever be. I know, because I tested against it when I first got a Black Diamond. I know how superior that screen is to a gray screen. I've never seen a gray screen beat one, ever. Never beat one. We can, but they can't. And we don't got a gray screen stick on a Black Diamond. That wouldn't even work. We literally have to develop something way darker than that, like a higher or more advanced version of gunmetal or physically black technology. It's the only way we can do it. Let me see. Kaboom. Anyway, as I said, you can't read color contrast. So, with that being said, that means the gunmetal screen became the more higher, more advanced screen. The only problem with the gunmetal, it's extremely expensive. As I'm talking to you in the demonstration, you can see that the gray screen is pulling a slightly higher, better color than the white surface, and the white surface is not picking up, which basically supports the theory that I'm talking to you right now about. So as you can see, the gray screen has an advantage to pull a little bit more better color. But the darker screens, as in black screens, pull the most advanced color, and we basically absorb more light. As you can see, we're real ambient light rejection technology. So when the gunmetal came out, too expensive, $5,000, $3,000 screen, and so on. And the gray screen, that's the reason why it still was able to survive. If the gunmetal was the same price as the gray screen would cease to exist. Who would want one? And meanwhile, the gray screen has been doing a lot of lying, basically stating that it pulls that heavy contrast levels, it doesn't require expensive projector, it doesn't require calibrating, and it's been lying a lot. And that's where we come in, because we're going to start cracking down on that nonsense. I'm going to start challenging companies in court. If you're making statements you can't back up, guess what? We're going to send you one of those contracts over. That's a different type of contract. We're going to challenge your company. I like how Epson did it. Epson challenged Valve. If Epson didn't go and challenge Valve, Valve still would have been out the line saying they had a 6,000 lumen projector, which was a freaking lie at the end of the day. All right, so as you can see in the theory, the gray screen pulls up a little red. It's better than the white surface, and our technology pulls up better than both of them. So in the pecking order, the gunmetal was the most superior screen on the market until we popped up with our black technology, which means we can read higher than a certified gunmetal screen, which I have here right now. Because we can read something called the Infinity 1 contrast level, which is a must for any projection screen setup. The reason why you basically subject yourself to screens like wash out is because you figure that this is tradition, this is a norm. That's the problem. And because we're not known well enough, that's the reason why no one knows that it's not the normal. That your image should never ever look like that, ever. That's why we're out here. Second level of our plan. Let's take it to the masses. To go to trade shows where you got hundreds and thousands of people watching that screen fire off and outproduce other screens. Certified screens, white screens, and gray screens. All on display for everyone to see which technology is more superior, with an advanced halo system sitting right on top of the screen. Now the new halo system I'm designing for some of the stuff we're working out, it's made out of fluorescent light bulbs. And the ones you got up in the ceiling right now over top of me, it's made out of that. And it can absorb with no problem whatsoever. So, gray screen, white screens, you'll be up there representing. Certified? Yes, you will. Like I said before, if we're going to say we're number one, we're definitely going to back it 100%. Now, keep in mind, this will be a challenge. You'll have to do this against certified. White surface and certified. See if you can take on one of those screens. Not some gray screen or not, no, certified, because the certified screen is worthy of them demonstrations. You know why? Certified screens can absorb a ton of light. They pick up contrast levels way higher than a gray screen. That's what you'll have to do. That's why I come here and tell this story about the whole pecking order of projection screens. And as I'm telling the story, people are watching it come to life right on the screen. It's like a puppet show. Man, our company is freaking cloud proof at the end of the day when you think about it. We got freaking tests on all our technology. This is the testing right now. We got tests on all our technology. Everything we develop has testing underneath it. We can back that up in court. We have batch number verification showing all products being tested before they're shipped out the door. We have ship back policies, which means if you feel at the end of the day that you want a challenge, we'll have you send the product back to us, and we'll test it against the theory or your claim in a live demonstration for everybody to see. And then, if you're talking trash, we'll send you out a $500,000 contract. Man, talk about basically to back your stuff up. How come anyone else doesn't have those policies? We're the only ones with those policies? How come everybody else doesn't have them? Oh, because you can't back your stuff up. You get your cock clean in court. Look, it's very simple. If you have a gray screen, say your gray screen puts up fair contrast levels, you're in ambient light controlled environments or dark environments, you're keeping it within the guidelines of what your screen can do. You can't get sued on that because you told the truth. If somebody says, hey, I turned on the lights and your screen washed out, you say, hey, I got it right here. It states it doesn't work in fully lit environments. It works in ambient light controlled environments, and it works in a dark environment. There you go, because you told the truth. Color patterns may not be up to par. They're actually much better when the lights are out. But when the lights are on in ambient light controlled, because you have to point that out, ambient light controlled environment, you may have to calibrate your projector. Contrast. We're not going to be able to read contrast. At 100%, no. But the contrast level is fair. The darker the environment, the better the enhancement on the contrast. There you go. Or basically advising the customer to go out and basically buy a projector with a much higher contrast level. Now, for those, one person who got offended over that, you want to put a little contract wager in? I'll put $1 million in there. How about you show me a gray screen that can read a 100% contrast level in a fully lit environment without basically turning tan? Because anyone out there making that statement, we're going to have those contracts available. Getting tired of people lying on camera. Either y'all back y'all stuff up or stop lying on camera about it, because the consumer is the one that gets ripped off in the process. You wouldn't like it if you went out and you bought something and somebody lied about it, and you find out later on it doesn't do exactly what it's supposed to do. You wouldn't like that, would you? Then why do you do it to other people? Those are only people get mad about when I make statements like that. Stop ripping other people off, because if you don't, Mr. Bird gets a hold of your channel. I'll see you in court. I will challenge you. And people say, what about we challenge you? We had one. That's what that $500,000 is for. It's a challenge right there. We made one on our own selves. So yeah, we'll definitely come to your YouTube channel and go, buy your stuff. Bring it down here for tests and go all through and like, nope. No. Tested that stuff. We couldn't get it to work outside. We owned over 75 projectors when we had that paint down there. It didn't work on none of the projectors. It pulled an image, yeah. Not the image he claimed it did. Didn't come anywhere close to that at all, period. And somebody said, well, you need that. I need what? I need to spend $3,500 for a projector to get it to work? That's not saving any money. That's spending more money. It's not the road I'm trying to travel down. I'm trying to save money. It's not going to cost. It's going to cost me more money. I can't even operate it in here. We got pink on here. Boom! Pink. I'm going to get that 4K snow screensaver on here. Bump, bump, bump. So the new technology, not available overseas. The new technology we have here, well, it's not going to be available overseas. No, actually, the screens are not going to be available overseas. As a matter of fact, none of our stuff is available overseas now. I have to go to the website and I have to go opt all that out today. We're going to leave it to somebody else to take care of that part. Now, you see how that background is supposed to be, excuse me, that background, come on, camera, act right. The background is supposed to be black at all times. Only problem is the gray screen can't read the black, can't see it. And also the red starts to fade out. The white screen can't read jag at all, period. That's why when I see people with these beautiful high-end projectors sitting on a white screen, I'm like, why are you doing that? But then again, they don't know us. So if they don't know us, at the end of the day, how would they know they're doing it wrong? That's why we're going to be blasting out here. Now, if you wonder what great paint that is, that's that apple barrel paint. That's that paint that I told you it costs $4.97. If somebody went on YouTube and mixed black paint into it to try to mess it up, make their product look better, yeah, that paint's a threat to anybody who has a gray screen. Literally, that stuff can match a lot of gray screens out there. You see right there, every time it switches over to the contrast levels, doesn't read. That's the reason why you have to be in the dark with gray screen. Contrast levels fail. If a person got upset about the whole contrast, yeah, see, that's the reason why you don't want to open your mouth on things, because again, somebody can challenge you on that. I want to design another advanced halo system with 2 sets of lights around the screen. I think I'm going to do the new one like that, the bigger one. I'll give you more of a challenge, because I'm already going to be bored of this one pretty soon. I'm going to up the ante. I can't wait to check the invisible technology. That stuff does. Ad tech, with all that light hitting the screen. We got black screen. It won't stand a black screen. We'll put black screen first. This is a 100% black screen. It's on right now. Gray and white screen can't read it. Let's go over to press up again. Well, if you got a gray screen, please show me. I would love to see it. If you got a gray screen, a YouTube channel, show it. Address it to me. So everybody knows it's addressed to me. And show me that screen in a fully lit environment, because I'm dying to see it. Fully lit environment. I want to see a star field. And if you got windows next to it, please open up those windows. Don't do the partial curtain open up. Open the windows up. I hate it when people do those demonstrations where you got partial windows. They'll have this side blocked on this side because then the light will hit the screen. And then on the other side, they'll have the curtains open, which you know darn well it's not going to make contact with the screen. Blue. Projector 4, see, can't read it. Gray can't read it, and white can't read it. Blue is a very hard color to pick up, especially in fully lit environments. That's why you see demonstrations on screens that show a lot of fish. Why? Because those blue levels are really hard to pick up. That's why you see fish. That's why it's certain to prove that the technology can read in a fully lit environment, because blue is a very hard color to pull in a fully lit environment. That's why you can't wonder why you see all these companies displaying fish. That's why. Blue has a very difficult time picking up. And they can see when it's at corner to corner, and they show you that, they say, look, you can pick up from corner to corner to corner. You don't see any tannish, no washout to the screen, nothing. Because blue is a very hard color to pick up in fully lit environments. Oh, you learned something new in Mr. Bird's channel, don't you? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Unlike the other ones that sit there and lie to you. Let's show you this environment. Boom! This environment. Look how far back from the projector. Look at this environment. Look how low lit it is. We got Taco over there. For some reason, I don't know why he's addicted to his carrier. Typical teenager. How does he know that? That's just so strange that he knows that. He can literally pull his foot in because he knows his foot was being recorded. How dare you? He's like, how dare you? Typical teenager. He's a teenager now. Yeah. Everybody in the house tonight. Every day I'm shuffling. I told you I gotta find stuff for me to do because I'm not getting bored quick. Like already, I gotta build something because I told you it's gonna be a challenge. This is literally a challenge today. But right now we're playing around and have some fun with it, but yeah, I'm gonna put a challenge on it. And the challenge is for the gray screens, I want to see a 100% infinity contrast level, fully lit commercial environment. Projector must be at 2500 lumens at 13 feet from the screen in factory settings, doing the exact same everything we're doing in our demonstration. And you must have a full wraparound halo system into your screen, not outside the screen, in the screen. And I also want to see a comparison, which means you'll have another black surface land against it, to show that you are reading the Infinity One. If you are making that statement. If you're not and you say, hey, my stuff is fair, I never made that statement, hey, kudos to you, buddy. Kudos to you because you're keeping it real. I appreciate that. For those out there faking it, yeah. Well, the other guy can't do it anymore because he's not here. But anyway, still, let's move on. And the other guy pointing up at the ceiling. Really? We project images off ceilings. What are you talking about? I can never understand. I see people pointing up at ceilings. You know, we have screens up on ceilings, right? We've done that one, right? Okay. They need to float the boat. Let's go over here and let's get a... Oh, we got a fish tank over here. Can we do a fish tank with all these lights on it? I love it. I love it. I like the flames too. Them flames. Flame on. I'm gonna play some Pac-Man with these lights. Let me see. See? Their confidence level. That's what they don't like. They can't stand my confidence level. Like, man, this guy's got way too much confidence. We gotta tear him down. And then I come out and do something like this to you. Now, the reason why I did this demonstration, we have, like I said, it's a prototype screen. I was curious when I put it together how it was all going to work. It worked out fantastic. But we have the gray and white screen up there. And to show you that even at this size, they still don't work at all. Period. Literally can't get a gray screen to work for jack. definitely can't get a white screen to work. There's no doubt about it, we can't get a white screen to work. The gray screen, if you have a gray screen on your wall right now, you have cheated the living daylights out of your freaking investment right now. It's like you go into the store to buy your projector, and the guy was like, "What kind of screen you got?" So I got a gray screen. All right, we'll be back. Come back, and like part of your projector's missing. At least you get a lot more than the white screen. The white screen, they get half of theirs. At least you get a little bit of some of that. Now, what the freak? Where's the rest of my projector? Oh, you're not going to need that. Trust me. And none of that's going to work at all whatsoever. It's just a complete waste of time for you just to have. But you're going to pay full price for that projector, but you don't need the rest of it. No, we took the contrast out completely out. You will never use that ever. Not ever. People got white screens. You're going to buy it. What kind of screen you got? White screen. Okay, we were back. I have a projector here. Yeah, trust me. You're lucky to get that because we could took a little bit more than that. Yeah. So if anybody says my theory is incorrect, right? My theory that I just spoke is incorrect. You willing to wager? In court. I don't have time for this YouTube nonsense. In court. That's what I said. All this stuff about back and forth. No, I don't have time for that. Contract. In court. Arbitration. That you believe that a gray screen is going to read an Infinity 1 contrast level equal to our black technology. What are you willing to wager? We can keep it light at $250K. I guarantee you no one signs that. Ever. And if that's the case and no one signs it ever, then that means the next grounds for us is to go after anyone who made that statement because you know you can't back it. All right, then, there we go. And clean this mess up one screen at a time. I go on YouTube and I sit there and I watch these demonstrations. I watch people lie. I watch people in dark environments and high power projectors lie, lie. Now you got someone going to challenge you in court. You make me a very rich man dragging you people in and out of court and you can't back your stuff up. Tell the truth. And for anyone to sit there and say at the end of the day, well, what about me? I'm the one who starts all this stuff to begin with. You know that? We start all this stuff. You know, Network Gray, 773 challenge, we did started all that. The black versus black, all that testing stuff, we started all that. I can go back and show you way back on digital crystal screen paint where I put a bar right across my screen, a fluorescent high-powered bar. We started all that stuff. We started batch numbers on screen paints. We started all that stuff. If it might have had it already, we amped it up through the roof. We started all that stuff. So how are you going to challenge the one who's doing the challenges that basically can back everything up? All right, then. Let's get this in. 2025 is going to be an interesting year. I got a lot of people to challenge. Challenge on your product. Now, if you're in there, your stuff works. I've tested some stuff, and it works exactly the way they said it. The guy called Pro HD, I think it is. I'll make sure I get his name right, because I want to make sure when I talk about him, we can advertise for him. His product actually does work. It's a very good product. I got it on my YouTube channel. I tested it. It works fantastic. All right, let's go in here and let's grab a Starfield demonstration. And let's get something else in here. I want to get 4K snow screensavers. Let's get that 4K snow screensaver. Let's see if all this light, black screen is supposed to have a very difficult time generating fully lit environments due to the fact that I have the ability to pull high enough white levels, which means they have to be in darker environments, use much high powered projectors to produce and maintain the white levels. I think this year somebody said something about we use only high-end 4,000 lumen projectors. You know who you are. It's going to cost you, because I'm definitely going to bring you in on that one. Don't make statements about my stuff that's not true, and you're going to get ready to go to court. Jeez. It's not a hard thing to do. Keep it in your lap. Having a ball with this screen. Yeah, if I catch you on camera making some statements saying that, oh yeah, he uses high power projectors to make his white levels pick up, see in court, there's going to be a doozy. Or we might charge you a lot more for that one. A lot. We'll sign that contract. I bet you they don't sign it. I guarantee. But again, it's that one. It's that one. I told you several different versions of these ones, but it's that one. And that one means if you don't sign it, we don't get it back in 3 days. They file the roll lawsuit after you. That's to give you a chance to back up your claim. That's what it's for. You're still going to lose money in the process, but it's not worse than the other one coming. The other one coming, it's a $2 million lawsuit with possible fraud charges behind it. And you could go to jail. So you're just better off just not saying anything, keep your mouth shut. And that way you don't end up in that situation. Oh, he's biting the fishy. You're biting the fishy. Fishy biting the fishy. You got a big old fish here. It's a fight. I guess he must be doing battle for Horticle. Horticle. There we go. You see him carrying it back and forth? Yeah. That's his fight. About to get into a fight right now with it. Mental problems on so many levels. I love cats. You're on camera, you know that, right? People can see the crime. Might want to drag that off somewhere. Crazy. Let me see. Let me see. Space. And then much better when we had the fire saying, like, yeah, Colors on something. Yeah, we're using it. Look at these video demonstrations. I went to them all. So yeah, when I'm on site, I'm going to be having a ball. Oh yeah, I'm going to show boat like I know tomorrow. I'm going to talk about basically how amazing our products are. I'm going to talk about challenges. If you feel at the end of the day that all demonstrations that I do are fake, challenge me to a $500,000 contract and arbitration. I hope somebody's dumb enough to do it. Because if you're watching me do this right now in front of you in a live stream, you know your behind's cooked. Cooked, baby. Cooked. Like Bugs Bunny, like, what does that smell? It smells fantastic. He was sitting in the pot, getting cooked. It smells fantastic. Which, hey, bud, what you making? I'm cooking rabbit. Rabbit? I love rabbit. Wait, rabbit. I am rabbit. That's funny. I like that one, Bugs Bunny. That's a good one. All right, let's get this in here, Carl. Let's get this right. I need 4K. We got screensavers, but I want screensavers. I want snow. 4K. I got to get a booster in here because I need to get my Fire Sticks to running here. 4K. All right, let me space this out. Space it and give me a snow. You should bring it right up. We can pull it up 100 times a day. Snow. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Make me happy when skies are gray. So to get all the ones we want for the whatchamacallit, we gotta go get that and do it that way instead. Jeez. Alright, cool. Alright, whatever. I never know how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Somebody said one time because when I sing, they said that I must be nervous. Really? You want to sign a contract for that one? Yeah, I didn't think so. See what I mean? That's what I said. That's one thing people know at the end of the day. People talk so much trash at the end of the day. And somebody said, oh, he talks a lot of trash. You don't back it up. $500,000, I'll back it up. Sign it. Go ahead. I didn't think so. You didn't think Mr. Bird had that capability, right? I know my technology. I've been doing this stuff for years and years and years. All this technology I have from God. So you're going to tell me at the end of the day I don't have no faith in my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ at the end of the day? If my Lord told me at the end of the day that, hey, I want you to jump out of that plane without a parachute, I got your back, I'm jumping out. Because he has my back. Just like I can put $500,000 up and don't even have the money. No way to pay it in any way whatsoever. You can literally take everything from me. And yet, I can stand here and do this because I know my technology and I know my Lord's blessing. Challenge me and see what happens. And my investors, they love it. That's what they want. They want somebody who can back their product. I'm not investing my time and money into somebody who can't back their products. I'm going to lose money. It's a bad deal. That's a bad deal. It's like investing my stock. Investing my stock in the companies at the end of the day that are known for plunging and doing bad business deals and having all kinds of freaking scandals and stuff. I'm not putting any money in that. You lost your mind? No, I'm going to deal with a company that can stand behind its product 100%. That's where my money's going at. I'm in the business to make money, not lose it. So why would I deal with somebody who can't back their products up? I'm going to deal with somebody who can. And a person that can go out there and put $500,000 out there, even though he doesn't have it, and can back that product up in every courtroom, I'm investing in that guy. That's why we have so many investors. And when I do stuff like this, they freaking love it. They contact me like, Mr. Bird, you are not a person to be messed with. I saw that demonstration. That is absolutely insane. And they invest more money. They want to put more money in. They want to put as much money as possible. And it's a very wise decision because my technology, once it gets out there, is going to blow up. And online, anyone running your mouth, well, I'll see you in court. That's it. Now, if you feel that you're going to jump online, get a hidden account, and carry on, no, I got people for that. That's what I hired them for. Their job is to scour the internet, find your behind at the end of the day, and track you. Figure out exactly where you lay your hit, just like the other ones. We have them now. And then send you a nice little letter saying, hey, you're getting sued, buddy, because we found a whole bunch of your videos slandering our company. We're going to give you the opportunity to go to a courtroom and back up what you said about us. Just like these guys are about to go through. All right, then, there you go. Yeah, go ahead, pay me. That's what you're going to do. You're going to pay me. Or you're going to work for me in one way or another, but I'm going to garnish your paycheck, and you're going to have to work for me. And I don't do that. Common sense is common sense. That's why. When I tested all those certified screens out, I made sure 100% that we did everything by the book. The surface laid nice and flat. If they don't lay nice and flat, it basically throws the screen off. Certain projectors they don't work with. When we ultra short throws, they won't work with those. Some of them don't work ultra short throws, so we didn't go near those at all, period. We had ultra short throws for certain screens. We had long throws for other screens. One of the screens couldn't be used on a projector under 1,000 lumens, so we can never use it on a faithful. So that's what they required, so we didn't use it on. So guidelines. And if you notice, I've never taken any of those screens outside, because that definitely would have landed me a lawsuit, because they're not designed for outside. They're designed for indoor. If we wanted to use an outdoor screen, we would find their outdoor screens and use those outdoor. That's how you're supposed to do it. Not basically take a screen that says, hey, I'm not ultra short throw compatible, hit it with an ultra short throw and say, oh, look, it came up dark, unwatchable, my product's better. That'll end your lawsuit. So all the companies I tested out, I've never been sued, ever. Because I did it all by the book. Now they take me to court and they go, well, what did I do you wrong at? Well, you're what? I'm in a fluid environment. You have ambient light projection technology. You should be able to handle the environment, light I have in my environment. Or you should be even if I was in a controlled environment, I could still beat the crap out of your screen. Dark, I could still beat your screen. Doesn't make a difference. So get around that one. Or they would require me to have a high-powered projector. No, that's the whole purpose of our technology. We don't need a high-powered projector. Look at him. He's watching the screen. I think it was the whatchamacallit, the wolf. Come on, hold on, Taco. It's coming up. There it is, right there. You want to look at the wolf. He saw it. You would think an animal would have an attraction to cats, but it doesn't. He has an attraction to other species that are not even in his species. That's the one thing we live in Haventown. When I used to feed the stray cats, and we would get possums. He wouldn't even bother with the cats. He wouldn't even bother with them. They didn't give him any interest whatsoever. When possums, raccoons, foxes, anything that popped up, he was just drawn to them. Were you raised by something else? Okay, I'm just looking at it. Look at the white levels on our technology. The fact that our screens can absorb in that much light next to a white and gray screen and still not turn dark, as somebody said in their demonstration. Oh, by the way, I will be doing this demonstration in court. Come when we get you ready for that one, which is involving, yeah, it's a lot of money. Yeah, the Halo system will be in court. So if you made statements, shot any videos, put black paint on our product, saying it to be our stuff, and said our products came too dark, this is what we're going to do to you in a courtroom. Look at him. Look at you. Oh, memorize. I'm going to put it back some. So that way you can see the. You know, put it back some. You can see it again. Come here. I got you. There you go. Look. Taco. Look. Taco. He's just looking at me. Look, Taco. Look. I like him. I like him. I should call him Fred. We will be best friends forever. I don't know about that, Jack. They're like, hello, Fred. Are you a nice Fred? Or are you a bad Fred? You're good, man. You're good. He's so zoned in sometimes. And I think that came from being a stray cat. He still gets a little nervous from time to time. Got to remind him everything's okay. Hey, Taco. Love you, buddy. I should get some contact lenses that look just like your eyes. And we have matching eyes. Like, hello, how you doing, people? My name is Taco, and that's Mr. Bird. Oh, man. Now, on those of you who are looking at this saying, well, he's not taking it seriously. We do this stuff all the time, man. It's nothing at all. Once, it's easy for us. I get mad. We say that I always bragging. It's easy. We do this stuff all the time. Like literally, do this all the time. We're used to it. I get excited, but now I need a bigger screen, which I'm building today, because now I need more control. And if you notice, when I painted the screen, we exactly didn't cover the whole thing. We actually have some areas in white, the trace in white, because I want to show you the white doesn't pick up. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that beautiful? This new technology is amazing. By the way, this is the Quantum Black Star. Yes. Now, see, unlike you people who make these fake screen paint products from the door, this is not even available yet. This is one of the first tests we show off on. This is just having fun. Just having a feel for it, have some fun, throw some stuff up there, show some white levels, colors, and stuff. We're having fun. My fun demonstrations and testing I like to do is something that we put challenges on because we know they can't do it. This is fun for me. This is it. That's what we do. Ain't that right, Taco? Ooh, yeah. Wow. Slam into a Slim Jim. Yeah. How dare you? Yeah, this is fun for me. When I do the black versus black, and you guys got to do gray versus gray, or whatever it is that matches your screen, you don't do them. Those things terrify them. Us? No. I literally went out and bought these sheer curtains. I'm like, this would be great in a demonstration. This will keep me entertained for a while. Literally sat there and said, this will keep me entertained for a while. Did the demonstration, blew it out of block. Like, okay, moving on. And then when I was looking, I was like, it's a sheer black curtain. If we coat this with one of our technologies, we can literally turn it into a real projection screen. Yeah, actually working on that right now. Let's get this one right here. Definitely. Let me get this one right here. So, if you read the well, we didn't have any specifications on this thing yet. But what makes this product a little different, the Quantum Black Star, is the Quantum Black Star has different applications as another screen paints. That's why we're building that machine over there. So it has projector mapping capability. It has interactive technology into it, which means that basically those laser pens at the end of the day, you can literally write on this thing at the end of the day, and it will basically run just like it's designed to do in a fully lit environment. What better way to show off an office technology screen? It does more than that, but the ability to be able to use it for office and have lights sitting right on top of the screen. Yeah, so all that stuff you've seen in the specification below, it has those capabilities. It can be painted to your ceiling, which means you can have all your lights on, as we showed you in another demonstration. If you're doing a dedicated theater room, not only can you paint your screen, but you can do your ceiling at the same time. It also has floor application technology. It has everything. Yep. All right, that's been fun right there. Let's go find us some cottage. It's cottage. Which one not be on here? This is how I'll be in a trade show, sitting up there like, you know what? Screen explains itself. I'm gonna go take a walk. I don't need to be there. I have to be careful and worry if the contrast levels pop up. My screen might expose itself and wash out in front of a bunch of people. We ain't got to go through that. That's why when they go in, they make sure you put the ambient light controlled environment, the high powered ultra short projector, so they're sitting right on top of the screen. Calibrate the projector, get a super high contrast level, so that way you don't have to fall into those problems. Well, my projector's gonna be pretty cool. I'm gonna have band-aids on it, stickers all over it and everything. I'm like a little Barbie doll standing on it, sucker Barbie and Ken on there, just for fun. My projector's gonna buck wild. I'm like, what in the world? Like, who the freak brought this relic in here? Yeah. But all this, you won't be able to see the lights. All this is gonna be covered up. I don't want anybody to see anything. To unveil that thing, you see all the lights coming on, boom, 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 boom. Like a football stadium, we light that sucker up in there. And then they see that halo system pop on with that projector, with the Barbie dolls glued to it. That's the thing about it. See, that's why I said that some people in business, you can have the most amazing product in the world. If you don't know how to market it, it's not worth anything. You have to know how to market your product. You have to do things that other people are not doing. You see what I'm doing right here? If I'm doing a marketing about my product, about ambient light rejection technology, about how we absorb, what better way to show off a screen that can do that? One bouncing off your ceiling, one with the halo system around, or maybe a 250-inch screen in your backyard on a cheap projector that costs you $270. That's how you advertise. You don't advertise by getting the most expensive projector you can think of. Cheat the environment by darkening it. No. You cheat yourself on that one. This is how you sell product. So if I go into a trade show, you know everybody's going to be at these high-end advanced super projectors. You know that. They're going to have their booth set up with the control lighting and all that stuff. We're the only people going to be in there with a booth that looks like a baseball stadium. It's going to be super bright. We're bringing in extra lights for this thing. And then on top of that, the screen itself has lights embedded into it. The projector has band-aids, stickers, all kinds. I'm going to have people draw all over it and all kinds, put their names on it. It's going to look like a fiasco. That's going to draw a lot of attention. There's going to be so many people in my booth staring at that projector and staring at whatever that thing is over there, that when we unveil that thing, it's going to blow our company through the roof. And any certified screen in that environment sticks a screen against that thing, it's going to be lights out for you. Ha ha! And as we're in there with all that publicity and attention toward our amazing technology, they will know over top that it says, powered by God's technology. We come there to represent God. That's why we'll be every single screen in that environment. Yeah, with the advanced tech that can do far beyond this. It needs sunlight. They don't understand true power. Power! So while you guys are sitting on YouTube in these dark little environments looking like medieval reenactment of medieval torture dungeons with torture for the projector, poor projector. If a projector could speak, he would curse you to freak out. Like, what the freak? Really? Do you know how many lumens I am? Do you know how much power I have? And you stick me on this? I don't look like that. Or your projector would be arguing with you every day. I look nothing like that. You got to be kidding me. Really? You gonna cheat me like that and stick me in a dark environment? I am 4,000 lumens. I'm ultra short, thrown right on top of your screen. The projector had to argue with you all day long. I can imagine that. Send me over to the other guy. Yeah, your projector would leave you. It would literally shoot out these little telescopic legs, and it basically unplug itself, and it would come to us. Because we would give it what basically was designed to do at the end of the day. All your projectors would be sitting outside my door, waiting to be displayed on our gorgeous screens. I think that'd make a great commercial, by the way. Yeah. So they're probably sitting there right now thinking, let's figure a way to debunk this. Go ahead. It's going to cost you $500,000 if you do. So if you feel that this is fake, sign the contract. That's all. Sign it. But you won't sign it because you know I'm right. So, Mr. Bird, you are something else. Yes, I am. Back at 100%. Look at that. Look at that screen. She's absorbing all that light. What is the screen called? The Black Star. It's designed to absorb light. Quantum Black Star. We named something that has a meaning on what it actually does. Now, I need to get the snow screensavers to satisfy my hunger for power. Not really, just having fun. I like the one saying that word because that came from, you would play Dead or Alive. If you ever had bass, he says that word all the time. Power! And they say it's super angry right now. But we're gonna get some letters off of this boy. We're gonna get some. They're gonna be. I'll show you. I'll show you the. If we get any, I hope we do get. They're gonna be angry. I don't know. Yeah. Look, said all that yapping, man. Sign the contract, okay? I'll see you in court. That's all you got to do is sign it. Just sign it. They already yapping up and down. I told you. I showed you in the demonstrations we did with the Halo system on the 235.1. I told you on the contact was crying. They had me crying on this one. Like, oh my, yeah, and your wife went, shut that noise up. Shut up. Or are you talking about that guy again? Again. Let me see. That's why I know you people know my stuff. Because I'm pretty sure they heard you rambling on about us and they wanted to go check out the demonstration. They go, oh, shoot, this guy ain't no joke at the end of the day. They can see on camera I'm no joke. The fact they can watch us challenge you guys over and over again. What's the match or better demonstration? What are those things? Oh, he's challenging you to do his demonstrations? Really? Well, how come you haven't done any demonstrations? That's what's literally going on in the world right now. I live in the world rent-free. Because I guarantee you, if you're running your mouth about something, someone's going to go online and look us up. And they're going to look us up. They're going to say, gee, this guy does some insane demonstrations. Because they're going to compare my stuff to what you're doing. And you don't do anything that we do. He's bouncing off ceilings. Wait, outside? Is that fish coming through a storefront window? Jeez. They're going to see why. Now they're going to look at it as you now being obsessed and you're jealous. That's how they see it now. So they're going to say, hey, they're going to bump into the matching betters. What the freak are matching betters? Oh, wait. He's challenged you to do the exact same demonstration or better? Or have you done any of them? Or they're all fake. They're not real. They're so and so and so. And he kind of says that you guys were going to say that at the end of the day. And that's why he has the matching better and all that. So he has a $500,000 challenge going on right now. For anyone who was to take him on to court. You're going to do this? Take him to court. You can get him. I bet you don't say nothing back. I bet you they ignored their family members' requests at the end of the day. I bet your wife's seen my screens. I guarantee it. I bet you all kinds of arguments popped up over that. Oh, so you're going to take his side? Oh, you think his stuff is better? I'm just saying, he's doing stuff that you're not doing. And he's being honest. That's not an argument, just being honest. You're not doing my stuff at the end of the day. That's why we have matching betters. So get to work. Get to cracking, Jackson. Get to cracking, Jackson. So I guarantee you that their family members hook me up. And now when they see the rant and carry on like that, they see it for what it is. They're jealous. So even your own family knows my technology is better. Yep. That's why they're mad. Their own people don't believe them. And that hurts. Let's get this done. Let's get it done. We know they're going to cry over this. If we keep this up, they're going to be crying more. Like, oh my goodness. I got words for you, gentlemen. The screen's about to go bigger because I need a challenge for myself. I need more power. So I give you more to cry about. When we show up the new technology, the actual technology on these big screens, you will cry again. And again. And again. And again. And then you will cry in court. You will cry in the jail cell. You will cry everywhere. You will cry. I'm going to dub this, the year of many tears. That'll be you. Oh, I'm making that liquor too. I told you today. Yeah, I'm actually making that. It's called Hater Salty Tears. I ran to past a friend of mine. He has a bar. He actually makes drinks. He was like, ain't a bad idea. So they signed a little NDA between. They little NDAs with a lot of people. They signed the NDA. He's going to make this drink. And it's going to be in a teardrop bottle. So if you see something pop up in a teardrop bottle, hello, that'd be me. I get credit for that. Yep. Bit of a partnership. So he's going to produce it in his bar, and I'm basically going to I'm going to get a little credit. He's going to get credit for it. And it's from my haters, and I'm dedicated to the people at the end of the day. You can't get mad because it's true. You can't. If we sat there and said, "Hey, look, we're dedicated to these certain people," where their names are going to be up there, you can't sue me over that because I'm taking you to court for that and suing you over that. There you go. So you can't say it's not true. It is. All right then. If you say it's not true, I got a $500,000 contract with you to sign to say it's not. Saying that my product's fake and I'm making all this up and you were never a hater to begin with and jealous that my products do work. Sign it. I don't have to get a lawyer to get me a bunch of contracts and I can start passing on people. What'd you say today? Here you go, sign it. What'd you say? Here you go, sign it. Oh, you said that? Here you go, sign it. They like the abuse. They can't help it. Like, why? Why do you like the abuse? They love it. They love the abuse. I gotta keep coming out here and finding new ways to make them upset. No, I'm joking. I'll be roughing them feathers big time, but they be getting really heated. Like they get, like for some reason when they write to me, for some reason I keep picking up a southern accent. I do declare, Mr. Bird, you have ruffled my feathers. You have got me extremely with my blood boiling over your crazy demonstrations that I know have to be witchcraft. You have bewitched me, Mr. Bird. I know darn well that you are a liar, a scammer, and a thief, and I thought to seek you out. Good day! And my message to you is sign a contract, shut up. I ain't got time for that nonsense. That's why we're not doing the back and forth nonsense. We get contracts drawn up. I ain't got time for that back and forth nonsense and blah, blah. No, sign the contract and shut it up. You can't sign the contract, then guess what? You're going to get hit with that $1 million or $2 million. Because we already got that proof that you can't back it up. So no more of that back and forth. Or no. You post anything on my stuff on it, claiming to be this, that, and the other, any videos pop up, anything. Jamie, we're coming for you on that whole quasar nonsense. That's what's popping off soon. Anything that pops up that shows anything that you can't back up, it's coming. I'll send a contract right over to you. They don't come back on our due date. We go over and you basically go to the courts and we file a lawsuit against you for $2 million and basically fraud charges. I'll go to Allentown Police and FBI and file those charges. This is going to be called the year of many tears. Two types of tears. Happiness, because people can enjoy our amazing technology, and sadness for those who basically decide to get in my way, got crushed. I'm going to throw out contracts on y'all. I feel like it's wrestling. Remember wrestling, they throw them contracts out. Oh, it's just some days, I tell you, I love this guy so freaking much. Look at him, look at him. Oh, come on, man, you was doing the little snuggy crawl. Look at the little snuggy crawl. You're so snuggy. You're just so snuggy. You're so snuggy. Extra snuggy. Ah! Extra snuggy. Yeah. What? You know, you always want to be on camera all the time. Look, when I put the camera on, you're on the camera all the time. And the time I put you on camera, you give me that look like, what you doing? Jawa. 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 I have to learn not to get obsessed with the power. I'm having fun with this Halo system. You can see right now I'm having a ball with it. I really am having fun with it. All right, I'm going to go over to, let me see. I don't know if we're going to be able to kick this from here, man. I want that freaking 8K design. I'm poking up my PC. I got to be able to speak into these things. The microphone for the Sony is like, ugh. Oh my God, oh my God. I got that power, 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 power. Boom, 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 boom. Power. Boom, 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 boom. Man, I sat there when I said there on camera. Woo, hey buddy. I sat there and said on camera. I said, we had the quasar. I said we had the ability to upgrade at will. I said that. I said you have no idea what you're getting yourself into. This is what I warned, whatchamacallit, Danny, when we first bumped into him. I said, look, buddy, you don't know what you're dealing with. My skill level is way beyond yours. But he chose. Okay. As you can see, anybody get that product from me? When we have a oh, yeah, forget it. Move on. Hey, where's the whatchamacallit for that? Because we know at the end of the day, they're going to get canceled out too. PC on. There's something I want to see. I want to see the one with the black makeup on. But they can't even pick up the Christie blue logo. Now, for your naysayers, get out there and get angry and talk all this trash. Well, no one to buy. Man, you see what this thing does at the end of the day. There's nothing on YouTube to match this thing right now. It's doing demonstrations that no other screen can do right now. I got people that are contacting me overseas. We posted this thing on Facebook. My freaking Hotmail is packed on when this is coming out. It's packed because no one never seen anything like it. Just like when people walk in here and they see these black screens fire up, they never seen anything like it. These people are used to seeing all white screens all day long. They're used to seeing washed out images. They're used to that. And because they're used to that and people made that the normal, it makes our technology beyond everybody else's. My stuff is going to sell like crazy. It's selling like crazy now. I got money here sitting on the floor right now. I got canisters. I got to go order more canisters that are coming in for this right here. Getting ready to get this set up. They're dropping invoices. They want to get their hands. That's an invoice order right there. Because it's not on the site. You got to go to the invoice to get them. For a customer, when they see this technology, that means that my projector cost me $50. You know what that means for them? That means their projector is going to cost them $50. I can operate that off that $10 projector over there. So that means at the end of the day, whatever they were planning to spend on their projector, they don't even have to spend that money now. They had $3,000 saved. You know how much money you save from $3,000 to $50? So think about that. How much money we save our customers. You can't sit there and tell people you're saving the money and the projector costs you $3,500 for the video demonstration. That means in order for them to pick up that same level, they're going to have to have the same projector or better. How would that work on anything underneath that? It's not. So you're not saving any money, you're spending more money. A lot of money just to be trapped in the dark and never read any of that $2 million in one contract you can't see. And on top of that, house paint literally did the same thing. So again, you're not saving any money. So customers that buy our stuff don't spend money for projectors. They don't have to be stuck in dark environments and all that other nonsense at the end of the day. They got a product that actually works. So no more of that coming in and going, oh, we got to turn out the lights and be in the dark because we're watching a projector. I'm going to be sending this demonstration. I got a special promo, that's why we're building a bigger screen. I got a special promo demonstration I'm doing on this. I'm sending this out to companies, a lot of companies. We got people coming in from Allentown who have businesses and stuff. And I've been in their establishments. I was in there last year, checking out their environment, seeing what they have. They got nothing like that in there. So if this screen can generate with this much light wrapped around it, and a fully lit environment stuff like this, imagine what we can do in their environment. Easy, cakewalk all day long. So when I tell you I plan to be a millionaire by the end of this year, yeah. And with demonstrations like this, it'll be easy. Investors are willing to give me millions of dollars to be on the ground floor so they can get as much money from our technology as we can. And I don't blame them. Mind you, we don't just design one screen paint. We design multiple applications of so many different forms of screen paint. It's not even funny. So there you go. That's the level we stand on. And now I need more power. Oh, all right. I got a power trip right now. I have to challenge myself. All right. So this technology here, it's 40% done. It's not complete yet. It's 40% done. They're willing to buy at 40%. Now, when the 100% peaks, this guy gets another one. We send another one out to him for free. But he's investing now. That's how bad they want this technology. So at 40%, when we at 100%, when we finish, the next challenge for this will be a 2 halo system and lights in front of the screen. You ever seen the demonstration where I show you I have a screen with 4 lights laying against the screen? Not sitting it laying against the screen next to a window with another high-powered light? Yeah, we've done this kind of stuff before. That's what we do. We specialize in ambient light projection technology. 4K snow screensaver, cottage. If you want to listen, or maybe. So that's the whole purpose. Now, price for this thing. Well, as I said before, gallons go for around $727. Quarts go for around $527. But then we have this budget kit we're bringing out pretty soon. And that one right there is going to be much more affordable. Let's show you what we got here, Chuck. Show what they got, Chuck. So your gray screen, I can blend into that with no problem whatsoever. Your white surface can't read next to me because it can't read the contrast level at all. And we can all do this while absorbing tons of light, which means the theory that I hear from mostly when I go to farmers site that the reason why black screens are better off using dark environments as before, they don't have the ability to generate white light in any high power projectors. We don't. So we broke that theory. See, at the end of the day, people, it's not about the money. It's not about the conquer. I do like to conquer. I don't care too much about the money, but I do like to conquer. It's about, at the end of the day, that the customer should not have to be subjected to that crap that they've been producing on these projection screens. Ain't no way in the world we sitting outside looking at some screen and Spider-Man colors look pink. Batman's car looks gray. That's disgusting. Come in, you got to have your lights. Your environment is so dark. I mean, literally, when your kitchen and the rest of the rooms in your house are brighter than the room that you have the projector sitting in, that's pretty sad. Should never be that way. Being told to calibrate, I told you I went to Best Buy, and that guy sold that woman that Epson LS800. That's a pretty expensive machine. And introduced it to a white surface. Oh, no, you're going to be to get all the image from here, right over there. I'm like, oh, no, you won't. I ain't saying anything. I just mind my own business while I was in there. Nope. No, you won't. So when you can go on Best Buy and you can sell your product to a sales rep in there by showing them an ultra short projector at 150 inches in a full lit environment, you know, darn well he probably has that machine at home. He's not doing anything like you're doing in your demonstration, and he asks for your business card. That's how you know your product's good. Look at him in there. What are you doing in there? What are you doing in there? It's your new spot now? Such a little weirdo. I should put a little office in there for you. That's the CEO of the company. Now, God's the CEO. I don't make him vice president. I'm just a guy behind the scenes. I ain't nothing important. I'm the dude behind the scenes. I'm just a dude, paying the dude disguised as another dude. I swear, if I go to one of these freaking expos or when they had those after parties. I don't do after parties. I'm not a big fan of them. But if I ever invite to me, man, I'm going to have a ball messing with people. I'm going to dress like a janitor. I lie to you now. You think I'm joking? I'm going to be the guy who invented the technology, and I'm going to dress like a janitor, like a person in there. Cleaning up, just chilling. That's what we're doing. Yep. Because I ain't into all that. People want to get in there, get all hyped up and talk about, oh, yes, they get all puffed up and all proud. It's about me. It's all about me. I don't care about that. They know who I am. They know what our technology represents. It represents God. But I'm going to have a ball in there. Like, who are you? I'm the dude playing the dude disguised as another dude. All right, let me get this video real quick. AK Desired Nature, Nature AK. You think I got to tackle? Did I get it? You think I got it on this one? Now I got to put the crazy command in. We got to do the Yoda. Oh, here we go. We got to do this. AK Desired Nature, Nature 8K 4K Demonstration TV. Told you. It worked. It's like 0011100110110. Oh shoot. Man, we got anything in here listening? I don't think we have anything activated. Oh, microphones listen. And we ain't gonna wake this machine up. Microphone right there. That does, it works on the Fire Sticks do it though. Alright, let's go over here. Let's grab this right here. I'm having too much fun. I know naysayers upset right now. I know y'all mad right now. I know y'all really, really mad right now. It's like, man, every time this guy camera comes on and I come here, it's always something. Let's put it this way. My videos to the naysayer is the equivalence of somebody like remember on Home Alone when they were coming down the stairs and the paint can smacked them in the face? That's what my video is to a naysayer. Every time they come on here, we're always doing something crazy. And they gotta come up the camera like, oh, what the freak was that all about? The most insane demonstration I've ever seen in my life. And so that's like getting smacked in the face with a paint can. Like, what the heck? Now, this guy's putting lights in the screen? Yeah. Go on YouTube, start a video up and say that the video demonstrations that we're doing is fake. I got a contract for you. Yep, I'll embarrass you on YouTube. That contract will get there and we'll let it know it got there. We'll show confirmation that it got there. Yep, you got it delivered. I'll email it to you. You can send it certified by email too. Never got a response back. Bam! Won't embarrass you. You talked all that trash, right? Look at this. Look at that. Look at that power. Look at the power. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the gray screen. Ain't even running right now. The green screen is not even here. Not. Who's there? Not here. Not here. Look at that. Look at the light pushing off that screen. The gray screen can't even read. That's why I said the purpose of the gray screen was to pick up the contrast levels, but they don't read it at all, period. They read better than the white screen, but they don't read it. They have a kind of an orangish, kind of tannish look to them. That's what you're seeing. When you watch demonstrations on gray screens and they try to produce them in fully lit environments, that orange kind of tannish look, that tells you right there the screen can't read a contrast level. They asked for the power. We did not want to give them the power. They asked for it. So that means the other guy, his collection he has in it, I can wipe out all your stuff in your collection. Easily. With this, no problem. Anything. AdTech will take your stuff out. AdTech, we had to build a greenhouse for AdTech. We literally have to build a greenhouse with this screen. What do we have that's going to do it any justice? We don't have anything. You can't stick it in here at the end of the day. Well, I'm going to have one in here showing it off, but the true potential of that technology is not going to really work until we get something outside to show what it actually can do. Like a storefront window. We already have storefront windows set up for it, but still, I want a greenhouse. All right, after seeing that, people, you saw color levels, all that good stuff. As a matter of fact, to satisfy me a little bit more on the color levels, I'm going to go over to slow color changer. They just don't like my shenanigans when I get on that fun, because I'm having fun. You know, you develop a technology that works. At the end of the day, you have fun. You know it works. 4K, slow color changer. I keep seeing anything called snow color changer. I got to look at that now. Oh, what the heck is that? What's a snow color changer? Are you changing the color to snow? Slow color changer. There we go. Thank you. Gotta have confidence in your product, gentlemen. Can't sit up there at the end of the day. I know you're in my room. That's why I call you out like that, because I know you're always in my room watching me. We know that the other one's channel is going. I mean, it's going, but his website's going. But they still come in my room to hear me talk. So I'll explain to you. The reason why your business is not working, because you have to be able to back it. That's the problem. You can't back your stuff. There's millions of my kind out there that will challenge you on every level you can think of. The reason why I'm so brutal with my testing is because I know there's people like me that are going to come against my stuff. So I have to be brutal to my own products. I don't got time to be in here darkening environments and using high-end projectors and cutting corners and calibrating just so I can make myself look good on YouTube. I got to be off YouTube. I'm in a commercial environment. I can open the door. Anybody can come in and bam, see it right from there. I got to be on site with this. I got to be on expos. I got other people advertising this stuff for me. So it has to work. Don't get mad at me because your stuff does not work. It's your fault. It is your failure. Look how much darker my screen is. So for that screen to be able to generate a white level literally that high in order to read color on that level, showing that a white screen and a gray screen can't turn it dark and unwatchable as somebody did in their demonstrations countless times. Mind you, this is a screen I'm going to be bringing into court for that demonstration. You can't back that up. It's going to cost you a lot of money. We're talking millions of dollars is what's going to cost you. And it's fraud. That means that's a 30-year prison sentence. So get ready. Buckle up. Schnackety-doo. Schnackety-doo. You better get it back it up. Now mind you, you're in a dark apartment. I'm going to be on a screen in a fully lit environment, commercial, way out there in the courtroom with a halo system attached to my screen. Good luck. Because I want to crush it. Bum, 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 bum. Well, that's what that contract is for. It's sent out. Anyway, what do you want to do? But the menu doesn't even pick up. We can't even get the menu to pick up on a gray screen. The white screen, where you don't mention that, because white screens don't work regardless. They don't work at all. They don't. That's a cheap screen. The gray screen's over. These are budget screens. This is a budget screen. That's a budget screen. This right here, budget. It's a budget screen. That's all. And you think because you spend the money for a high-powered projector, that's going to fix it. That ain't fixing jack. It don't work. That's why he sat there and wrote on the side of the container, not ambient light rejection, because it doesn't work. Even he knows that stuff don't work. You're getting ripped off. Boom, 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 boom. Let me see. Get up there, man. Register the mouse. 4K demonstrations. Too easy. After the LG, that's fun. This is one of their favorite cheats. This is a cheat demonstration. And the LG, you know why? They use this because the LG shows very little contrast. Shows some back and forth, but enough for them to cheat to say, look, I put a contrast level. But they'll still be in a dark environment. Do that next with the Halo system. Halo system challenge now. We're not going to do the challenge on this one. This is way too easy. I want a much bigger screen. I want more light. No. Let's have some fun. Let's put a build on it. Let's put it on this one, and then we'll do the other one, which is going to be a 100-inch screen with 2 sets of Halo systems, and then the next one is going to be lights in front of the screen all at the same time. Oh, we're going to basically have some fun with this. You have no idea what this technology is designed to do. It's going to be the best screen paint we're going to be making. Bum, 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 bum. I got that power. Bum, 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 bum. Isn't that insane to look at? That's crazy, isn't it? Now, I think what I'm going to do is, for the package, we're going to do 24 ounces, and I want to add some pretty cool stuff in here for the package. Definitely want to do a package. I'm going to do we're going to do a medium package, and we're going to do, medium package and deluxe, standard and deluxe. Deluxe will come with a popcorn machine. Definitely been dying to do a popcorn machine for the longest time. Definitely got to do a popcorn machine. So naysayers, have I got your tears yet? Are you crying looking at the demonstration like, every single time I turn on the camera, every time I turn on the camera, he's always doing something incredible. Pretty sure I got your attention. You want more? I got some more stuff for you. I'll be showing up pretty soon. That Phoenix technology, aluminum screen technology, those things are beast. Unbelievable. You ever saw the demonstration? We had the piece of metal and the fish went across it and everything washed out when it hit that screen and blew up? Oh my goodness. At 10% only done. See, tacos, they dare to challenge our technology. You dare to challenge God's technology, don't you? And one time, one wrote in and said, you think you're God. No, I serve God. I'm a servant. That's what I am. They can't figure out how we can make so much product so fast, so quick. Oh, what's this? I got the power. God, I got this song. I got this song stuck in my head now. It's a good song, too. Oh, I can't wait for the dawn. I gotta put that song. I got the power. I love that song. With this right here playing in the background, it's freaking sick. Dark environments, talking about my product, where please, especially the influencers, those guys at the end of the day, are you kidding me? You got a high-end projector, you don't basically push the envelope on this thing, you need to push the envelope on it. Let's see what that thing can really do, like that contrast level. Stick that thing on the wall, show me a Starfield demonstration. I want to see what this thing can do. Don't cut away. Don't put it in a dark environment. It's an ultra short throw. It's meant to be used in a fully lit environment. Stick it in a fully lit environment, turn the lights on. Let's see what that thing really does. Instead of sticking it in a dark environment, going, oh, look, colors and contrast are absolutely wonderful on this machine. At the end of the day, this is definitely something you want to have in your home, not sitting in the dark 24/7. I gotta watch my cell phone if I want to watch a movie. I can't watch a projection screen because it washes out. That sucks. Look at that. Oh. I need something. I want something. This is too easy. Come on, darn it. I can't see what the mouse is right there. Here we go. Got so much light literally hitting the screen. I literally can't see the cursor on the mouse. Can't see it. There we go. It's right there. Got so much light hitting the screen. I literally cannot see the screen because it's that much light. That's a good thing. That's a good thing, people. That's a good thing. OLED demonstrations. Really? Seriously? No. OLED demonstrations. Oh, I hate that when you put down OLED and it literally pulls up OLED, but it sends you to something else. Didn't ask for all that. What the freak? Seriously? Wait, don't give me freaking headaches. Tomorrow. This is when you saw the pictures on the slideshow, the playback to show it as real. Boom. So, any takers on that contract? I'm going to start posting that agreement on every single video demonstration. If you feel my videos are fake, well, let's go to court. Under tackle. Oh, wait, we got some fun with this too. Why not? Yeah, it can pick up on an angle gain at 180 degrees with a bar light wrapped around and still pick up with no problem whatsoever. I seen it leave the room like, oh, I can't take it. I can't take it. It just took the camera and tilted it to the side, and you can still see the screen. You can still see it. Yeah, I know. You're tackling. You know, you got one foot in the box, right? Now, see, we have got control over more than we got control over everything. So I can come here and show you this demonstration, what you're seeing right now. And if the naysayers, anybody feel at the end of the day you want to come on, you want to challenge this, got a $500,000 contract for you, sent to you. You can use the post office, mailbox, don't make a difference. We'll send it right over to you, no problem. It ain't got to be your address. You can send it through the email too. You sign it, send it back, we'll see you in court. So you can't say it's not real, because again, you don't have $500,000. And you know darn well I can back it up 100%. So what are you going to do? Nothing. But just sit there and take it. That's all you can do. You make a product, it won't exist when we get our hands on it. I stick it in that thing, you have a problem. I told you we had a screen that we're actually working that literally generates so much light that we stick screens in it, they're going to have problems in there. And mind you, this thing's going to have an alter. And an alter means that when we put a screen in there, it changes the color of the actual screen. But you see that in the silver technology. Silver technology can actually turn other screens darker when they sit next to those screens. That's what this one's going to do. Not only is your screen not going to function in those lights, but also on top of that, it's going to change the color of your screen. You're not going to like the color, by the way. So where's the challenge? This guy at the end of the day. You gotta have fun. Come on. If you can't get on camera and you can't have fun at the end of the day, if you can't back your products up and you're stressed out because it doesn't work, then you're in the wrong business. The only people who survive in these businesses are people that can back their products up 100%. We're the ones who thrive in these environments. All right, we're done on this. Coming back in with the challenge and the contract at the bottom. Simple plain, just sign. That's all. If you feel that my demonstrations are fake, we'll see you in court. That's all. Oh my goodness. The madness. The madness. You want to challenge me and say that my Lord and Savior, that he's a fake and a phony, and that the blessings that he gives us are not real? Sign it. Mr. Williams, I'm sending one over to you, by the way, today. Certified email. I think I'll take care of that Monday. I'll send everybody out on certified email first. And the other one's basically, well, they'll hit Mr. Email too. I'm going to send it right to your address. As you made statements about my product, see if you can back it up. Ooh, these are super bright. I like these things. I'm definitely going to get me another set. I'm ordering another set that's coming in. All right, I'm out.